clickbait. You won't believe who was spotted leaving Wayne Manor last night. Next up, are Bruce Wayne and Batman secretly dating? From user Shisilm, please give me the fic where Bruce Wayne is forced to make it look like he's having an affair.
Haha,
with his
joke's
own
on
alter
you,
ego.
game. I've already backed up my saves. Eat my
Erase it all.
ass.
Alright, I need to go and actually reinstall this game now to actually, you know, so I can make sure I improve the pawn.
See, I would go back and do it again, but I'd have to erase all the data because my pawn was my ex-fiance.
Mmm. Start from nothing.
Mm.
Ah. Light. Look at this fucking... This weirdo.
The dragon's roost is just beyond.
No, Chachi, I can tell you now, we're not getting a speed run.
This is a speed run. This is Torpid's version of the speed run, which is doing it very slowly. So the opposite of a speed
To
run.
be fair, it's hard to move fast in this game.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did find unlimited. I think unlimited codes was at Magfest, and it was being run on like an arcade cabinet.
What was?
Fate Unlimited Codes,
Oh,
the fighting game.
forget that that was a thing.
Yeah, so did I until I saw it, and it's not a good fighting game. So
No, it's not. It's a pretty bad one.
I had a friend who never played video games. He just watched people play them on YouTube all the time. So it was like, we never asked him which games he was playing at the time. We'd always ask him, so which game have you watched recently?
I mean, to be fair, that's what I do a lot of times too, because I am a poor college student. So
No money, no games. But no problems. But yeah, no, I'm kind of the same. Because I have like no money, I either rely on like gifts on birthdays or Christmas, or I just pray somebody takes pity on me and gives me a free key. Like, look at my channel.
Well,
I play video games for other people. Exposure.
oh god, this is starting. The entire Twitch market is based. Oh god, I'm not gonna. Let's not.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Think more about it. Keep
The
going.
less you think about it, the better.
Get that
Yeah.
thought out, Carnival.
I'm gonna avoid that.
No, pull that thought out slowly like a
Okay, but more
string.
importantly, fucking harpies.
Oh god, these are some of the worst enemies in the game. Not because they're like hard, just annoying.
Wait,
So
what?
the thing people forget, delayed attacks are a thing in this game. And that one with the sword is actually very good. Ha. I can jump.
Oh yes, you can jump, but fall damage is a real thing.
No,
a
it's an
very real
absolute
thing in
bastard.
this game.
Only cowards can't take.
Fuck,
fall
I forgot the button. Okay, that's it.
You got some red on me.
Yeah, I would love. Oh, you know why I'm having issues here?
You don't have a pawn to do.
I
healing for you?
forgot to pick up the pawn for healing.
Nice.
Yep.
You are winning at this game.
It's fine. It's fine. I can rectify this.
See, I want them to say, look out, here comes the golden harpies. And it's literally just harps with wings coming at you.
Just gotta hoof it a little bit.
Hope you run into a manicore.
I hope you get your ass whooped.
Oh, nah.
Look, that boss fights the other direction.
Certain websites are already doing
Okay,
it.
first off, that's not a manicore. Though Dragon's Dogma Online, I think does have a manticore.
This game has a Manicore. That's the first thing you fight.
No.
Yeah. The first big enemy you fight is a Manicore. And that teaches you like the
It's a
basic
chimera.
mechanics. That's a Manticore.
It's a chimera.
It's
Right,
a
because-
Manticore.
Chimera manticores are different based on the
Well,
specific
okay.
combinations of.
The tail isn't a scorpion tail, and that's as far away from the Manicore as it is, but it's still.
Thank you, Grandma, for helping me.
Call it a chimera all you want. Goddamn
Mantimera!
Manicore. Mantimera, there. Fine, I'll meet you halfway. Apparently somebody was so angry at that they slammed a door. Awesome.
I'm back in my dorm.
Wait, why are you... Why are you like this game?
What is... This is good.
You dumb fucking harpy, get down here!
There you go. Love this camera angle. Just play it that way the entire time.
I'll provoke it. Now, my fire is
They all chased me down here.
You set the whole thing ablaze.
Yeah, because I've got...
This
Well, no,
question had to be asked on stream once. Are you gonna buy this game again for the Switch?
No. Don't even
Goodbye,
like the Switch that much.
2 copies for the Switch.
survivors. Let's join them. Arisen!
Sup, losers?
Nerds.
I should be proud to guide you. We've hidden
What
away
you got?
for
Not a lot.
pieces all around.
So who's ready for them to announce Dragon's Dogma 2 built on
Buddy.
the Devil May Cry 5 engine?
That would
We
be
can dream.
fucking great.
I would love that.
But I've been waiting for Dragon's Dogma 2 for 7 years at this point.
Okay, no, here's what it's gonna be, alright? And I'll be very happy if I'm right. They're gonna announce a new Dragon's Dogma. But it's gonna be in the same vein as the new Diablo and the new oh god, it just got announced. It's gonna be a mobile game.
I mean, I've already got Dragon's Dogma Online as a disappointment.
But I don't know, I just have a feeling that they are gonna announce another Dragon's Dogma project, and it's gonna be a mobile game.
I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised. They have brought back Landgresser of all things as a mobile game.
Don't even know what that is.
Basically, it's an alternate company equivalent to Fire Emblem.
Ah.
It's another turn-based strategy game. I'm not as familiar with it. It had some interesting designs from an LP I saw from it that's a bit more... It was a bit more kind of like a combination of Advanced Wars and
What was
Fire
it for?
Emblem. Mobile, Landgrass.
No,
It
the
was for,
original.
like SNES.
I'm trying to think of the other game that just got announced as mobile.
I vaguely remember
Diablo? Which is Diablo Immortal.
Alien, that's it.
Alien, yeah. Alien Blackout. Is it Alien Isolation Blackout? There's Alien Blackout or something. But yeah. I don't know, I'm optimistic. Reservedly optimistic.
Please stop!
Horror moves are the worst, no matter what game they are, because, oh, you don't have Sonic protection? Well, no.
Enjoy the 7 minutes of you not being able to do a thing.
God, sorry, after playing Monhunt.
Yeah, I know. Monhunt's disabling attacks suck so hard.
This is a good winning camera.
I like it.
Thank you, game. Thank
There was
you.
one thing that I absolutely criticized from the very beginning of Monhunt World was just how long debilitating effects lasted.
Oh no, it's a lot better in World than it is in like GU Ultimate.
Also, the point was always to prepare for the fight.
Yeah.
You prepare for the fight, nerd. Plus, it's hard to prepare for those fights when they happen early on before you even have the ability to make those things.
Like in countless lifetimes come to pass.
Welcome.
You are
This
here.
This is a tragedy.
You're a tragedy.
You're goddamn right.
Behold, the sky hole
The void.
A swirling hole.
in the sky.
Miracle of birth.
Yeah, the miracle of birth is about right. Just behold this beautiful baby boy.
I know where this is going.
Right in the picture book.
That's going in the slideshow.
Behold his heart of fire.
Also, wow,
And the
suddenly the
sky
game
just-
is like much quieter.
The sky decides to finally shed out a dragon.
Why is this
I love it.
cutscene so much quieter than everything else?
I don't know. I mean, it's fine since there's not like there's any words in it.
I am a dragon.
I mean, I love this beautiful boy. My good boy.
He's a red dragon. He's done Chaucer,
Oh man,
Dickinson.
it's
Dickens.
time for the real fun.
Right, Alyssa?
Is it
man.
time for yet another of the blacksmith's daughter?
Like we even have to guess.
Okay, so this is for parental controls. So what we're gonna be is our name is gonna be. Give me a sec. Let me get down to it.
And Bison.
Uh,
Mega Man.
Mega Man. Actually, no, I feel like we can do better than this.
Walt. Wesker! There's
Yep.
Wesker up there.
Remember, this is important.
This is actually important, numerically speaking.
Weight and height determine your stamina growth.
It's really
Not
good.
growth, but
Well, no, thresholds.
yeah, thresholds. That's the word.
I see at least one questionable design in this whole list.
Please do not make fun of Grandma.
No, that's a good design. That's awesome.
Is it?
You should be
Is it?
that.
Is it perhaps her?
Fucking change! Change. Go to the right! Fuck!
Your pain gives me strength.
You miserable bastard, you. Be grandma.
So, are you actually gonna go through character customization, or are you just gonna off-screen it?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I think I'm gonna off-screen it, and for now we'll just play as a stand-in. So y'all can enjoy that.
Why didn't you just make one to begin with?
What?
You can't. You can't make a body before.
Yeah. I would have done that if I could have, but I can't.
Gotta go with grandma. Coward.
So there's like 3, maybe 4 actual voices in here, and the rest are just very obviously pitched up and down.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
So basically, I'm operating under the assumption that the second I rest at an inn, I'm gonna get a bit of a windfall. So I'll be able to afford an item that will let me basically edit everyone once. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna hit that point regardless, so I'm gonna do that off screen.
And that's when you become the old woman.
Exactly.
From a long line of blacksmith's daughters.
Yeah, Wesker.
The prophets have spoken, friends. The dragon's return is nigh.
But yeah, there's a bunch of other like Capcom references in there.
Yeah.
The most
We're
obvious.
all British!
So no, they're all American actors putting on fake English accents, and it is painfully obvious.
Core, blimey! Put a pot on!
Oh, yeah, it's a dragon, man.
Please, everyone remember, American English is closer to the original form of English than British English because the royals, after the American Revolution, deliberately set out to change the language.
I'm gonna fuck with the audio levels too, though.
Blimey! Is that a dragon I spot?
Man, those are some weird texture issues. Okay, but let me tell you about the words ought and not axe, okay?
I'll ban you from your own fucking stream, bro.
I was waiting for you to react to that. So
Mute Torpo while he's too busy playing the game to notice.
She'll never forget. That was a good night.
Everybody put on your best, worst British accent.
Absolutely not.
Oh no, it was just me using ought and not in every fucking sentence for the entire night, for like several hours. It was.
You ought to not do that.
I couldn't stop, and it was bad enough that other people were like, "Please."
Baratheon, going British doesn't necessarily mean jumping all the way back to fucking Elizabethan. That's like a huge leap here. We're just putting on the accent.
I'll fucking report this Discord for terrorism.
Boop boop. Okay, but that dragon was moving with me.
I mean, why wouldn't it?
Aha! I've got you now.
Victory!
I'm glad that we
And
just
falls right
had
inside
the
of you.
sword on the beach.
See, that would have been great if it just fell out of its palm and like landed like right in your stomach.
Ah, we taught the dragon to feel. Only anger.
they learned only spite.
Also, we cannot understand him, so of course there are no subtitles for his Latin.
Me, Jabba Wookie.
Because memory serves, all of the dragons who aren't speaking English speak Latin. Also, dude, that's fucking rude. You don't just
Put a
fucking
chest
do
break.
that.
You just Kali mod your ass.
Look, for this Christmas, I gave him my heart.
The very next day,
He ate it
gave
away.
it away.
Christmas songs are over.
Next year, to save all my tears, I'll give it to a special dragon.
Look, Grigory is a special dragon, and I love Grigory, okay? Delicious. Part of me just wanted him to lick his lips after that.
You got
It's
Kano.
like, that's a tasty heart. Also, Eternal Returns, a good song.
Tyrion, no. No, not yet.
It is a good song, but it's a fucking travesty this version doesn't have flying into.
I mean, yes, but that was licensing.
I know, but fuck licensing.
Flying to Free is really good.
You will become the boss. Oh,
Chachi,
damn it.
I will have you know, Kingdom Hearts is definitely a good game.
So who's Assman's nobody?
Name your fucking character, ass man. I thought we talked about this. You're a liar and a fraud.
What was I gonna name her?
You are a titty man, actually. It turns out. You're a
Ooh,
fraud. This man does not care for ass.
call
Okay.
the fuck out.
Nobody said that. How
You
dare
did.
you?
I have the receipts.
But also, I didn't name my character Assman. I named her Wesker.
Okay, that works.
Take our bombs, Arisen.
I'm the Assman.
For my
This
No,
ought
how
be
dare
good
you
to
file
the streams.
the memory of the scat man who is dead.
I
did he die?
refuse to call myself Scatman.
Yeah, he-
Thank you.
He
Yeah.
died
Yeah, he
in
passed away a
the
few years.
in the year 2000.
No, it was 98.
Oh yeah.
99.
Shit.
Yep.
On my
Y'all are
birthday,
You're all
actually.
wrong.
December 3rd, yeah.
Ah, I see, so the Scatman reincarnated as a Torpo.
No, that is several years too late. First off.
Just Torpid's just there enjoying his birthday. Ooh.
Look, 100% reincarnation has to happen linear. Linear reincarnation doesn't happen linearly.
Oh
There are plenty
please.
of there are plenty of Hindu tales about that.
I'm just picturing Torpid sitting in a room full of people. Everybody's like, "Happy birthday!" He just starts scatting out of nowhere.
Okay,
Someone's
what
like, oh,
won the
Scatman
poll?
John must have died.
So what won the poll is neither of these. Also, it was a tie.
Good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That said, I think we're gonna go with. Whoops! Don't want to hit that.
Also bold of everyone to choose the most boring options when you could be a wizard.
Okay, the wizard is actually a boring option to play.
No, the wizard owns.
I love sitting in place as I charge up bars.
I love hurling just a group of assholes into a tornado.
That's what my companion's gonna be, a sorcerer though.
Well, that means you're gonna get stuck in the tornado.
Do I want stamina or health?
Go with
It
fighter.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I'm not sticking with either of these, so. Ah!
Like, oh shit, I summoned meteors in this underground cave. Still show up?
Okay, but what if I could just make giant magical cannons?
Well, that's after you do the character editor.
If you would face me. You are sure of this?
And unfortunately, you can't make a massive in this game, Max.
Some curse.
I just turned
Gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't
fucking lightning into a lightning whip and now I'm just walking around with it.
I must go see to the others, Kina.
Also, it's really cool that Scatman song was literally about the fact that he stutters, or he stuttered. Like that's the entire story of the song.
Kina, my cousin! Let's go see those big Cassardis TTs.
everyone in this game calls you, or in this area calls you cousin.
Yeah.
Is that how this game works? I'll be damned.
Oh, Axe, are you blind to Dragon's Dogma?
No, it's an RPG. Of course you could progress the game by doing quests. I was just making fun of that.
No,
They're
played
not
Dragon.
cousins, first off. Hey, second off, why would you want to romance Kina? Because she's boring. She's really fucking boring, actually.
Yeah, you
Gonna
should
say.
request.
Romance and Cousins? What was this world designed by Edgar Allan Poe?
Like, you're not actually related, it's just a weird thing this town does.
Yeah,
for
everyone
some
calls
reason.
each other cousin here. It's not some giant incestuous crockpot.
I mean that makes sense compared to like smaller villages would probably end up when there's not a blood feud would end up doing that.
Tell me more about how it's okay for these villagers to incest.
Oh, I never said that much.
It was in the subtext.
It's also weird because this is like the only other town in this entire map.
You ought to watch your words, Carnival.
Okay, that's OUGHT. That's different.
Shut up.
Swear to God, I'll ban all. Like, I will remove everyone but me.
Okay, 10 bandits, 10 goblins, 7
Slip away
mice,
for a draft.
5 rabbits. Okay, we're gonna murder. You, my friend,
Bloodlust.
right here, right now,
Thank us, Grady. What can I do you for?
give me
I love you, sir.
the good news.
Pablo. My husband.
Shit, I can't do it yet, son of a bitch! Okay, I need to get a pawn first.
Welcome.
Man, I miss the carrot exploit. Basically, for reference, in the original game, there was a big money exploit you could do, where you would buy carrots from her. The carrots would rot, and once they hit the point of being sour, which was usually after about a day in the inn, you would then sell them for far more than you bought them for.
Yeah. Yeah, you know,
Okay.
rotted carrots are real valuable.
Alessa likes rotted carrots, right, baby? Alessa agrees.
Don't feed your cat rotted carrots.
Alessa, eat the rotted carrot.
No, you feed your pawn rotted carrots.
It's mushy, so you don't have to chew.
Could mush carrots without having to rot them.
No, see, it's even better because it adds extra flavor. It just,
No.
it
Like,
just
I
slides
think the
down like
exploit still works. It's just that she doesn't sell infinite carrots anymore.
No, they decreased the sell price of sour carrots.
Why would it be so high in the first place?
It wasn't
Yeah.
high, you just bought them in bulk.
Fermentation purposes.
Just
I don't know
imagine
who
that,
was
just
making
sitting around
fermentation-
all day at an inn, so carrots in your pockets can go mushy.
cowards in your pockets going mushy.
I confess it.
The
It's-
1,000
Skyrim had
carrots you have in your pocket.
Skyrim had a similar exploit where all you did was just make daggers. It was like iron daggers. You just made like a shitload of them that just raised your
Forgive me.
Yeah,
Your
they nerfed it
blacksmith
and made
one.
it so that it was based on worth, so you'd instead just make a shitload of crappy jewelry.
I'd plot to steal a carrot and then return it, but the dragon came and I
and then there was like a really weird
Core, what am I
loop
to
that
say
you'd
to
go
it
through
now?
basically.
Core, what am I to say to him now?
Core, what am I to say to him now?
Perfect.
Honestly, the weird, like, vernacular stuff that they pull in this game is kind of cool.
It
Oh,
would be
absolutely,
cooler
it's
if it
just-
wasn't American actors doing their shitty British accents.
No, that's
Or-
just how the people talk here. You don't understand. This is a fantasy world.
Ah, I see. Okay, so he
Boy
stole
was
the book.
enjoying a...
Let's go get the book.
Got a book?
They're scrolls, thank you.
Oh, eat me. No, this is a book.
Is it? I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, he stole the holy book.
Holy Scrolls.
Holy kiss my
You're
ass.
on the wrong roof.
I'm aware.
Are you gonna become a chimney sweep now?
Better parkour than fucking Assassin's Creed.
There it
I
is.
Tell you what. Oh, it is a book.
Yeah, I fucking told you, shit.
Fuck, have I know things about this game too?
How dare you doubt me? Me of all people.
You. Oh,
Well,
don't
I
forget
mean-
you can go to that wishing fountain and pick up money.
I'll do it later.
But isn't the fact that it's you the reason why there's doubt?
Yes, because that was the joke. The joke is that neither Torpo and I can remember things, and we constantly doubt each other.
I am new, but now, just as others have come to rely upon
Fucking
We
press an
constantly
X
doubt
to
each other
doubt.
even if we are the one in the wrong.
Let me look around the area.
Yes.
I know I'm wrong in this situation, but I think you might be wrong as well.
I cannot thank
And it turns out, yeah, we're both wrong.
The people of Cassidus
Or we're
are
both
very
right somehow.
Or we're both right about different things regarding the same thing, like Poe's wife.
Bye, Tyrion.
Later, Tyrion.
What? Who's what in the where now?
Who's what?
So we were watching, what was it, The Raven?
Oh, Edgar Allan
right.
Poe?
Yeah.
His wife was his
There
cousin.
is work for me to do.
She was also underage.
Yes, she
She
was.
was also a child. See,
Mhm.
Torpo remembered that she was a child, and I remembered she was his cousin. And
Yep.
it turns out we were both correct.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, both correct.
And he... Ooh, nice, Marie.
Marathian, Jesus.
Jesus fucking Christ!
What?
Who
Oh,
gave Marathian
what the
money?
fuck happened?
Marathian just gave you a shitload of subs.
Thanks.
We're all subs now.
10
Hey.
Thank
subs.
you, Marathian.
I don't
Very
have to re-up it now. Ha!
I was never going to! Ah! No, one day.
Behold this frozen image for the briefest, hottest second.
What are you friggin' doing that for?
It's the
You're just
stream
gonna
cracked.
die.
Good, I'm glad at least we got that last one.
Also, fun fact is, Poe
What are you
did not
friggin' doing
God
that for?
in the
You're
streets.
just gonna die.
No.
Stark raving mad or whatever. That was actually a lie. God, I don't remember the dude's name, but he fucking hated Poe.
What
Like,
you
they were
friggin' doing that
mortal
for? You're
enemies
just gonna
in
die.
life.
Just enjoy. Give it a sec. It's still going. Oh, it's
What
done.
are you friggin' doing that for?
It's-
You're
nope.
just gonna die.
It's a valid point.
Oh, God.
Why do we do anything?
What are you
Who is
friggin'
God
doing
among
that
us?
for? You're just gonna
Oh,
die.
yes, so how did Poe actually die?
It's under contention, if I remember correct.
Was it sitting on a park bench after swallowing poison to save his wife? God, fuck the Raven. It's a terrible
What are you
movie.
friggin' doing that for?
It's a terrible
You're just
movie
gonna
that, like, put Edgar Allan Poe in, like, the place of a detective who had to solve murders based on his crimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
No,
not the one
no,
with...
not murders
Yeah,
based
it's-
on his crimes. Murders based on his poems, because some...
Yeah.
Yeah, based on his poem. Which were crimes, let's be real.
And they weren't that
Yeah,
bad.
No, I don't think anybody actually knows exactly how he died, though it is,
They come from some
it is
unknown place.
estimated, not estimated, there's a word, but basically the guess is that he passed away from a tumor in the brain.
I prefer the poison on the park bench.
Yeah, I prefer him being incredibly young, and after talking with a murderer who loved his works, drank poison and died on a park bench.
I'd wager a fair number of his
And then that
ravens
murderer
as
went
well.
on to stalk Jules Verne.
Why don't you take him?
Okay, so
Learn
where
all
he
why
died,
came here
though,
in the first place.
let me see here.
Rook, my friend! Rook, you and
In
me were going places.
1849,
Oh, is What's-Her-Face here yet?
apparently he
Oh,
died at
uh,
Hall.
I don't think Madeline appears until after we free up where we're going.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Alright, continue.
And I will show the secret way to getting Madeline across.
Is it just picking her up and throwing her?
Yes.
Yeah.
The best way.
Oh my god!
Press X or Y to attack, idiot!
Here's a tutorial about how do you do the tutorials.
Messages constantly popping up everywhere.
Guess I gotta get a breather.
Ah, Jesus.
So what I'm reading here, at least this is from the Smithsonian, is he was found outside Gunner's Hall.
Also Renard, my good buddy, who I will probably never talk to for most of the game.
Just
Alright,
kill him.
found outside Gunner's Hall.
Found outside Gunner's Hall in Baltimore by a man named Joseph W. Walker. He was semi-conscious and pretty much in shitty shape, and claimed to be Edgar Allan Poe. And it actually turned out to be him, but he didn't die there. Walker wrote to someone named Joseph E. Snodgrass.
That's a good name.
Snodgrass. At the request of Poe, who was a magazine editor with medical training. And then he passed away on October 7th. So that's 4 days later that he passed away. So Poe didn't actually die in the streets. They say that he basically his entire system kind of shit the bed. So like the idea is that he according to what they said, he suffered fits of delirium and hallucinations. And they say the night before his death, he called out the name of Reynolds. To this day, nobody has any clue who he's talking about. But
Yeah, that was the murderer in the
of course,
in the film.
of fucking course it was. But nobody knows exactly what caused his death, how he got to that.
He was an alcoholic, so could have been that his liver was failing.
It could have been,
or it could have been cancer that he ignored. Like,
it could have been the poison he drank to save his wife.
Shut the fuck up, Thorfinn.
I
will fucking kick your ass.
Why are you What are you doing?
Hunting birds.
You don't need to hunt those yet.
Yes, you do.
That's a rock, honey.
It's a rock bird.
I will get this rock, so help me. Farewell, car tearing ass down my road.
The thing is, like, with poison, that was one of the most common methods of killing someone, so I feel like they would have been like, oh shit, he smells like almond.
Well, it's
Mystery
funny.
solved.
It's funny that you should mention that, because two of the theories as to what caused Poe's death were, one, carbon monoxide poisoning. A researcher named Albert Denay argued in 1999 that he died of carbon monoxide poisoning from coal gas used for indoor lighting at the time.
Like you do.
That sounds legit, yeah.
However, a test was done on clippings of Poe's hair, and it was inconclusive. So pretty much theory was discredited.
Okay, I guess I'll actually do quest.
At the same time, another theory arose: heavy metal poisoning. I mean, you listen to Iron Maiden so many times.
I was gonna make that joke, you son of a bitch!
Are you all right, Master?
God damn it. It's a low-hanging fruit. I didn't think anyone else would go for it.
You say
It's
that...
either Iron Maiden or Grim Reaper.
You say that here.
Holy shit, I'm a heavy metal nerd, okay?
Also, you don't have the fucking right Simo, first off.
I know.
And you said that here in the place of bad jokes.
Two of the outfits I made for the Axolotl avatars that I have. One of them is the really horrible red outfit that Steve Grimmett wears in the music video for Grim Reaper's See You in Hell. And the other is the leopard print suit that Bruce Dickinson wore on a British game show in 1999 where he sang Tom Jones's Delilah. I am a dork for heavy metal.
So why would he have died of heavy metal poisoning?
Okay, so even though Danae's test proved inconclusive for carbon monoxide poisoning, it did come back with higher levels of mercury before his death. They claim that one of the theories is his levels were high because there was a cholera epidemic happening around that time while he was in Philadelphia. And then he may have been prescribed calomel or mercury chloride. And then that might have been, like, maybe he got too much of a dose of that. And
Drink
that's
this
what,
mercury idiot.
yeah, because, God, we were dumb back then.
Guess what time it is, folks?
We'll be dumb in the future, so... Because, again,
We're dumb now.
medicine is always changing.
Yeah.
I mean, he also could have just had high mercury because he ate a fish.
That's
It
right,
could've
guys.
been.
We got chosen as Arisen because of the strength of our resolve.
What?
I mean,
There's-
you did continue to live after you fucking
I mean,
died.
that was magic.
I don't want to know about that. But that theory was also debunked because, based on the levels of mercury they found, during their tests, at their highest was still 30 times below the level required to be considered mercury poisoning. So, brain tumor. They say flu could have possibly been the cause, or murder.
What if he was murdered by a man who played games with him?
Torpid, shut up.
Did murders... What?
Torpid, shut up.
Did murders based on
What
his
if-
poems,
Torpid,
and then gave
if
him the
Reynolds
ultimate choice
murdered
to
him?
save his wife. Does
I
he?
will beat you to death with a copy of
Does he drink the poison so she can live, or does she die so he can capture the killer?
Quote the Raven, shut the fuck up, Torpid.
And he drank the poison because he valued her life more. So he went
She
and
was
died on a
also
bench.
an adult and not his cousin.
Yeah, also, she had been found anyway. It's the best part.
Once upon a midnight jury, I listened to Torpid, weak and weary.
Ah, Jesus.
Look at this big boy with elephant knees.
That Tommy got a belly. Brain tumor. Rabies was another suggested possible cause of his death.
I figure if he had rabies, though, they would have noticed a bite or a wound healing or something on it, right?
Not necessarily.
This sucks. Help!
Now you're stuck there, I'm afraid.
What is wrong with this Cyclops?
Well, his spine is showing first off.
Well, this is unfortunate.
Oh, Jesus.
Please, my friend, heal me.
So some of the things that contribute to possibly debunking that theory is there's no evidence of hydrophobia.
Rook, you're fucking worthless.
He was trying his best.
He fucking died, and I died because of it. Okay, let's try this again.
Apparently, when you're afflicted with rabies, you develop a fear of water. I didn't know that. Wow. Well,
Rabies
Poe
is fucking weird.
That is. But according to reports, Poe was drinking water at the hospital until his death, so wasn't scared of water. There's no evidence of any animal bite.
Maybe Poe's just a dramatic bitch.
Yeah, you made your character ass man, you dumb idiot. I saw that.
God,
It was
please!
start out for some goddamn reason.
You are not getting anywhere.
Torpidstream.txt.
I never died here because I knew how to stay the fuck away.
So is it time to kite this guy?
Nah,
ah, just fucking shoot him in the eye.
Pretty much.
Stop dicking around and just shoot he in the eye. Or tap his knees. One of the.
Oh, a local newspaper reported his cause of death as congestion of the brain, which at the time is supposed to be a euphemism for alcohol poisoning. That's his name, Rufus Griswold. Rufus Griswold is the one who cemented the nonsensical version of his death.
Of note, still remember Poe, but we do not remember Rufus Griswold.
Exactly, because Griswold not only wrote an obituary that basically slandered Poe, but then he went on to write a biography, which was so bad that, like you said, he's just been forgotten to time because it was so clearly fucking wrong.
Why did you throw Rook off? Now you have no help.
Because I was very angry at Rook.
Your hubris will come back to haunt you.
Rook isn't here to carry your ass.
But here's an interesting fact, is the one theory behind his death that is actually considered probably the most likely. He was a victim of something called cooping, which means it's an act where a corrupt politician pays thugs to kidnap people who are down and out, homeless. They're drugged, disguised, and forced to vote over and over at different polling places for a specific candidate, and then left for dead.
That's weird.
That owns. It's great.
And it's so,
where the fuck did you come from? It's fine, Rook. I'll help you out.
It's so popular because it fits all of the criteria.
I got you, fam.
Situation.
You realize you're just.
Ow! Jesus. Fuck, that looked like it hurt. So, yeah, that's how Edgar Allan Poe died.
You deserve that, and I'm glad it happened.
I deserved every bit of that.
Wow.
Rip. Remember, fall damage is important in this game.
Was there anyone named Reynolds who was running for office around that time?
That's actually a good question. What was it? I think it was 1869 Edgar Allan Poe passed away.
God damn it. Whatever. Fuck it.
1849. So 1849.
He was in, like, Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
But if you're near Baltimore in 1849, you can kind of get to a lot of places around there.
So let's see here. Because the Reynolds part is something that people have fixated on for years. So I found this article written by Matthew Pearl. It's basically stored in a text box. But let's see. There's some papers from Baltimore attorney Quentin Hobson Clark. In one of the published editions of his papers, chapter, he notes Auguste Dupont alluded to another possible meaning of Poe's famous last call for Reynolds. He believes it might have been the last name he heard, or it might have been the name of a man whose part in the deadly affair of several years past renders it far too dangerous for either of us to speak about.
Okay, so, Axe.
Yes.
It is time to make my pawn.
Okay.
What should I name my pawn?
Tit Gal. You got Ass Man.
Gonna avoid something that gets censored.
Put
I
got Nerp Lady.
Put TID. Like
Titty Gal. TIDDY Gal.
bold of you to assume TIDDY is not part of their censor.
Let's find out.
You know it's not a D? the letter F.
Game.
Now you're good.
Yeah, let's see what we can do.
Balrog.
Titty Gal
I
featuring
think
Dante
you can
from
just
Devil
name
May Cry.
yourself.
No, go back to B. Go back to B.
Haga.
No.
Hagar!
Balrog.
No, Hagar is better.
I mean, I can't fight it, but also Balrog.
So for build, I know what we're gonna pick.
Fuck off. Fuck the hell off. Right into a pit of your own fail. Fuck off.
Honey,
Give
I
her the
have
deepest
concern.
voice ever. Just go deep. No, go deeper. God damn it. I'm canceling this stream. Sumo, ban him. Ban the stream. Please.
Man, this film.
It's horrible. I hate this so much. It's just staring at me.
I mean, yeah, you should have named her Chris, actually. Since you're Wesker.
To be fair, they're getting renamed anyway. Like my character is getting their main name renamed, and she's getting everything redone, so it's fine.
Why?
Because I'm doing all the customization off screen.
Why?
Because I wanna.
You should just do it now. Nobody cares.
So one theory suggests that it was Jeremiah Reynolds, an explorer and travel writer, or Henry Reynolds, a Baltimore carpenter. And the most recent explanation was posited in 1987, and argues that he never actually called for anyone named Reynolds at the time.
Turns out that was just the brand of beer he wanted.
Hell yeah.
From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
Yeah, so about that, buddy. I hope you weren't expecting to stick around.
Just wave your hand and they disappear. Fuck out of here.
So who are these losers?
I cannot take much more.
Clearly, we did a hard reboot on Rook when we ended up making our pawn.
So I'll go with the second one, Henry Reynolds.
What the?
So
Go away!
you want you.
Switch over to your friends list one.
Is everything in order, Master?
Farewell.
May our paths.
Oh, look at all these people I don't care about.
So Henry Reynolds was the H in H&J Reynolds Construction Company. They were part of building most of the important structures in Baltimore, including the Maryland Institute. So the theory goes that, because they were so prominent, the name must have been all over the place. You must have seen Reynolds, and there you go. So you don't have any friends. That's why you can't use it.
Now I know why.
You're technically offline.
I can help.
No, I haven't synced up with the servers. Fuck off!
So I think that's all I have in terms of
I should be online, but I could be offline, and I don't know why.
posted. Option.
Yeah, why the fuck are you doing that game?
Connectivity. Offline forever.
Welcome.
Fornivall is here to kick your ass.
I will bring on Fornivall if I actually no, Fornivall's way too high level. Fuck that.
It's too high level. You'll never be able to use them until you
Why
go
is
to black.
everything? I say why is everything dying, but Fornivall will be too busy stealing shit.
He'll kill something, then you start stealing it. That's what he'll do.
You
Once
know,
something dies, he'll start picking stuff up while like you're fighting everything else.
You know, you should have made him a pilgrim as well as the kind that's like, I forget what type it is that steals.
Strange power emanates from within.
Okay, let's try this again.
You two can have the Eliminator on your side.
Glad that is the first one. Hey, it's baby! Fuck! Who the fuck are these people? Who are any of these
Oh yeah,
people?
someone who's infinite, level infinite.
Yeah.
Surely somebody you want to touch.
Okay, but let me tell you about Urist McPie. Who the fuck are you?
The best.
Also, good old baby.
Why is Tommy Chong trending?
Wait, what? What? I mean,
Did he finally die?
You just tell these people to
Okay,
fuck
but-
off.
Oh, he's on a new show.
Tommy Chong is pretty
who
old.
the fuck is Eve? Who are these people?
Who are you? Who?
Okay, so I knew. Okay. Damn, Spruces, you played a fucking lot.
Where's mine though?
Yours sucks.
Four of all. What a question
Yeah, a debt
mark.
sucks. I'm not gonna use a debt.
I love her though. She's great. I don't remember what she is.
Hold on, go up a bit.
I'm not exactly the highest level because I think it's like 160 something though.
See, I'd rather eat Randy. Also, Carnival, really?
Yes.
Really?
Absolutely. Yes.
Fucking.
Okay, but look at Lolo's real quick, alright?
What do you expect from Lolo?
Yeah.
He's so on brand.
Damn!
For it.
Y'all are brutal.
I mean, if you can call himself Lolo in his game and then have a character, of course he's gonna do that.
Because I don't remember what she looks like.
I'll bring her in. I think she's in like low hundreds.
I think you also are missing an R.
Horrible, but he's also an eliminator.
I think you're missing an R in that name there. I could be wrong.
I mean, if I do play a game again, I'll just have my character be 4 Naval and my pawn be 5. It'll be 5 Naval and my pawn be 6 Naval.
Summon my fucking pawn, goddamn.
I'm looking at other stuff! My god!
I just want to see her. I'm not asking for you to fucking make her your waifu.
Oh yeah, he's only level 333 because he died the first time I fought against the final boss of Bitter Black.
Rather eat Randy.
He got deleted, but then I came back and used Stone Jungle on his ass. Like, no, fuck you.
Hello,
Get
new
outta here.
people. Where are you?
Now I got that song in my head.
Okay, so why did I bring in Denke Kang? Oh, I may have hit Denke Kang instead of fucking Odette. Odette, where are you at? Oh, she was only 70? Sorry? What are you? Go away.
It's a child, Torpid.
You had to send some people away.
Randy. The Randy.
That sure is a hat.
Happy birthday.
Fuck off.
So tall.
Yes, Arisen. I am honored.
Just tutorials everywhere.
I could just load up the game until Fort of all to stop picking stuff up mid combat, but that would involve me having to play the game again. I still haven't beaten the game. Actually, I'm only beating Dark Arisen.
Fucking worthless wizard.
I haven't beaten it either. I had a friend who basically made the game unfun because they would play it nonstop, and then they would give my ex-fiance pawn all of like the best equipment possible, and then like they would give me stuff for my character, so I literally never had to really work for anything. I just stopped playing.
It's basically it's like, you know, because what I did was like, okay, it's time for the wyvern hunts. Then I decided, let's go to the Bear Black at level 50. That'll be a smart idea. It was miserable, but I came out stronger.
Also, for reference, my character is going to end up becoming a what is it, Magic Knight? Is it Magic or Mystic?
Knight.
Yeah.
Fucking
Mystic Knight.
The Cat Knight.
No, I think it might be Magic Knight because I think I might think of Mystic Archer or something like that.
Yeah,
Or
I get the two of them mixed up, but and my pawn's gonna become a sorcerer.
Yeah, because I am a Magic Knight, and then because I have a ring that upgrades Stone Forest into Stone Jungle, so I use that to kick people's asses.
Also,
you'll be the best sorcerer ever.
Also, if
it's
people
death.
chosen my dumb pawn to be a fighter, I would have actually had plans for that. Because there's a secret to fighter pawns, and that's you don't give them any shield skills. Because then they will just never rely on them, and instead perfect block everything.
I was gonna say kick butt.
That's why you don't give them perfect block.
What?
I just gave them either I don't really give them launch board, but I generally gave them the the taunt.
But they're normally able to perfect guard. Like it's what they do. But if you give them shield abilities, they'll try to relying on the shield abilities instead, which is pointless because the perfect guard is better.
Titty Gal is my hero. Sir Ben.
I'm just gonna skip through all of this because I don't care.
Yeah, but the reason because Stone Jungle is really strong because it's really good for staggering a lot of people, a lot of things, especially death. I'm here to kill you. Fuck you. Also, I didn't want to bother ever trying to teach my pawns to jump.
That is the worst line
If you
read.
jump over his swing attack, your pawns will learn how to do that.
Later, Max.
You're a sorcerer, you can fucking jump and then just float for a while. It's fucking great.
Night Max and or Chachi.
Please stop putting me to shame, Sart.
The one thing about because of like me fucking around a bit with my stubbornness and perseverance of getting through that hellscape is the reason why I overleveled got past like level wise all of you when this game came out on PC.
You're really useful here, honey.
Yeah.
Everywhere. See, that's what I love about you most, Torpid. You're just always on brand. Got all these cookies here from Tia.
Hey, the scarecrows are weak to magic.
First off, they're not scarecrows.
To blows.
They're crow scared.
Headlined on Sneer, sir. You must hurry, they never shut the fuck up.
You know what's really good is in Dragon's Dogma Online, you can choose how often they talk. So you can set them to never stop talking.
I mean, you can do that to yourself. That here too.
And it's exactly as terrible as you think it is, because you can't undo it.
Oh.
Without paying money.
Ah, I see you learned the hard way.
We'd best keep our party full.
Honestly, though, you deserve that.
Okay, Carnival, I have questions.
Keep our party full. No harm in being prepared.
What do you? What?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the corps in combat.
God, I'm gonna see Titty yell every time I look to my left, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, weird. Weird how that happened.
I know, right?
Well sturdy this place.
Oh man, it's time.
Could stand to commission some new roads. This area now. Perhaps we'll
Time to go to the Bear Black.
Yup.
At level 3, you'll
Yup.
get killed instantly.
I mean, the secret to going to Bitter Black early, in my case at least, is I don't give a shit about killing anything. I'm just there to get loot. Because it's good early money.
Now, did you turn the pawn option on to make it where they never shut up?
No, thing is, Torpus, like, sure, I can get loot, but me, I'm stubborn. I want to kill. I must get powerful. My quest for power cannot be satiated.
But first off, we're gonna help the best character. Not actually the best character, but a great one.
This is not formidable.
Are you come to lead the pawn?
Not him, this guy's a fuck.
Ballsack.
Yep. This grade A fuckboy.
Arisen is always drawn to the dragon, as puppets strung in fate's own thread.
Just such an edgelord.
Many have come before you.
Mini Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, I like Mercedes.
Basically.
I feel like the holy beloved thing is always funny to me.
Arrogance. The dragon is ever born.
People can go out of your way to make your beloved. Otherwise, this is some idiot you talk to too much. Talk with too much with.
Yeah, but I mean, at least they, in Dark Arisen, they unfucked it a little bit so that, like, innkeepers and shopkeepers, you aren't gonna automatically get affinity with.
So they won't like just get stuck at your house. So you have to run all the way over to this fucking place just so you're like, hey, I need to talk to you. Like, sure, let's go for Mercedes. Then it turns out I have stripped her of all agency. And he's like, she's just stuck in my house with a witch.
To be fair, the entire Mercedes thing to get her, like affinity maxed out, the thing you have to do is kind of fucked.
You let her get beat up because like, oh no, that. But then it's also say, I'm gonna go back home, you know, to my family and all that shit. But no, she's stuck in your house, just hanging out. And you talk to her, she just runs after you, like, hey, Arisen, it's me. Like, go away.
You seem tired, cousin. Come rest a moment.
Oh, hey.
Guess I just live in this fucking fishing village now.
So now that we're actually online.
I mean, like the fact that it's like, if you go for a witch girl, like at least for her, she stays where she already is.
Oh, this is weird. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Why do people do this?
Because the game prompts you to.
On the bright side, the important thing is that my pawn now gets special knowledge ahead of time.
Nice.
I brought this back.
Because people don't want to bother just give it. Oh, now let's give them shit. Here, have a rock.
Basically.
I mean, the skull is useful to some extent.
For that quest.
That quest that is solved by another quest.
Eat all them fucking skulls.
Oh, yeah, so I got the important thing. I got those rift crystals, which I was actually banking on. So.
You can also marry this lady.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
It's not a real marriage though, it's a dragon marriage.
It's a dragon marriage where her is the one that's basically doing her, and then she stays forever instead of just fucking off forever.
Yeah, just any aspirations she would have had have ended.
No, yeah, but that's why you go for the guy who's working with the Salvation Cult, the guy that you end up beating up and killing, and then you revive him, and he's just stuck in jail.
Hey, he is the one that I went for. So
you killed him, then you revived him, then he got thrown in jail, and then the dragon busted him out of jail.
Okay, but what about the child that just breaks into your house and lives there forever?
I mean, she does that because, like, it's really great because her entire quest line is, hey, I was a pawn and now I'm not anymore because my Arisen wanted me to live a full life. And then she just goes back to living in your house.
It's also even better than that because she was living on her own perfectly fine, but then you broke down all the defenses for her house.
Yeah, then she was about to get lynched by a bunch of idiots who thought, oh, it was your fault that the dragon is here. Like, sure, the one witch living in the fucking forest. then it's like, okay. Then it's like, okay, now I'll just live like in your house amongst all these people who can have misconceptions about me once again.
Okay, so Madeline, we're gonna get there, and we're gonna get there fast, and I will show you how.
I'll heal your wounds. I shall restore your health. Hold on. We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
You and me, Madeline, we're going places.
So this is literally faster.
Yes.
Greatly.
No,
Yes.
because she does stop and look at things. Oh, check this out.
The roads are safer than the brush.
How does this not get you in trouble?
Fucking harassment.
No, it's fine. She's fine with it. See? Okay, let's get back to it, Madeline.
But then these people will be like, I've learned more about this quest. Also, the funny thing about giving other players pawns just like equipment and stuff, I like the first time I played this game on the 360, it's like, hey, that NPC pawn that comes and helps you out for a bit at the start. I gave him, I equipped him with something else because I didn't know that you weren't allowed to do that.
Come on, get it, Madeline. We're almost there.
The game gets very upset when you try to equip people other than your pawn.
It would be funny if it didn't, like, because of that it affects like the character, that pawn, especially pawn for other people.
You and me, Madeline, we're going places.
The Duke could stand a commission somewhere.
Trying to find pawns that are useful. Basically, I have my crew of like multiple wizards. Like they have a bunch of wizards with me, so they'll cast faster.
Just
time for meteors. All the
four wizards.
Well, if you do that, you can cast freaking like magic spells like a lot faster and all that stuff. It's how I had, because one of the things I did in the Bear Black was have like 2 wizards casting meteors all the time.
100% meteor crash the fucking game.
Never the tornadoes, because the tornadoes I could never see a goddamn thing with those things.
Oh, absolutely. That's the best part about tornadoes is that you can't see shit.
I mean, I still loved back in the console days, using the Mystic Knights cannons, the greater cannon, because you threw down like 2 or 3 of them, and it brought the game's frame rate into single digits.
Yep.
I never had that issue. But in the Bear Black, there's a few things I want to be able to see while I fight. Generally, the dragons and eliminators.
Nah, fuck it. You don't need to see. All you need to know is that there are tornadoes everywhere.
All I need to know is that I'm on the ground and now my head's gonna get smashed in. Whoops.
Because of the tornado.
Tornadoes.
I think, but the one encounter.
Also,
that
the most important thing she fucking sells.
Oh yes.
That's a real expensive manicure, man.
Like the.
Also, these are very interesting.
Oh, I'm guessing there's some quests to go and shine those into some super weapon.
Yo. Instead, you keep upgrading them, and once you upgrade them to a certain point, they get what is it? Torpor and poison. Just
okay.
native. And they also do okay damage.
I also like the thing with video games where you start off with like, okay, usually a lot of games generally here's like regular like run-of-the-mill iron weapons or something like that. But then there's games like, here, have this fucking piece of shit thing that I found. We're a fishing village. Surely there's someone like those guards may have left like a weapon behind or something. No, we just have these rusted ass weapons.
Yeah,
a bow.
like, what about all the fucking people who died with their soul?
Especially the bows too. The bows and shields. Like you could have like something made of wood. But instead, no, you have a rusted ass shield, which, okay, maybe rusted shield, but it could give me like a pot lid or something. But a bow. Yeah, you have this rusted ass bow that you try to pull back with this it's like break in half. You fucking moron.
We're a fishing village. We have perfect fishing rods. But if you want literally anything else, I'm sorry, it's rusted to shit.
And also, they would be largely using fishing nets anyway, so I mean...
Well, yeah, but But no, but it's just like the idea of like starting with something that's like completely rusted.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
just
here,
saying
we
fishing
just-
rods are an individual thing. They
Oh, shut up.
Yes, but I'm saying, oh, you have
Don't you
knives.
be
You know, maybe
pedantic at me.
try running around outside beating up goblins with fucking kitchen knives or something.
so
Like
this
rusted
dude
sword.
was just chilling down below in the well, hiding like a jackass.
I mean, to be fair, that's the smartest thing you could possibly fucking do.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a well in a fantasy universe. So he ended up hearing horrible noises and ran away.
How do you even get water out of the damn thing when you go in, when you see the cave they're going into?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do... It's not it. Just got this... Oh, look at all this crap. Look at these bugles. Why do I have bugles?
You gotta keep them. They're
Yeah.
important.
They're important.
Oh, okay, it's still hotkeyed. Good. I never use the hotkeys in this game except for one.
I didn't know hotkeys existed in this game.
Yeah, you just hover over the item and tap the number on your keyboard.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
I'm trenched.
Are your travel preparations complete?
Like I said, there could be any number of things that like a game could start you off with, but it's like completely rusted. Like you could have like a makeshift bow. It's like, here you go. It's a piece of wood. We refashioned this fishing rod into a bow for you, I guess.
I recall seeing some. The eve of the last full moon.
Just
And also, you
opens her mouth
do
wide.
have like shops that sell you weapons and stuff in this village.
Yeah, but the weapons themselves aren't particularly notable.
Because it's a starting village.
Okay, but
But it's
more
like the fact-
importantly, let's go sleep until night.
They could have given you, beloved member of this village. Instead, I'm the chief. I just have these rusted ass weapons for some godforsaken reason. Here you go.
Because we need to go collect some flowers at night, and I'll be damned if I'm waiting around. But we gotta wait for it to access the server and sync, so let's give it a little bit, folks.
Now what you gotta do, Torpid, is get all the way to Grand Sword and get the flowers you need and have them forged.
Shut up.
Have someone forge you a new flower.
Also, it'd be too late to do the quest at that point. Ah, yes, that's right. The Chair of Knowledge.
The knowledge
It's
chair.
time for
It is-
performance. It's time for a performance review.
At this point, I wish it was like an easier way, but at this point, like I could probably use this to tell my pawn to stop picking up shit.
It shall be done.
So I'm gonna force her to drink some drinks later anyway, so it doesn't matter, but...
Phrasing.
No, I know what I fucking said. That is literally what I meant. I'm going to take these bottles of liquid and force them down her throat.
I do enjoy.
And
the
it will
fact
change
that,
her personality, and there's nothing you can do about it.
that the installation for external hard drives for this game was busted. In the fact that a very critical thing, like the move, like
The
critical thing
ending,
for
the credits. It's the credits were broken.
Yeah, because it didn't exist.
Yep. Yeah, you had that problem, wasn't?
Yeah, because I beat Dark Arisen and then the game crashed. I'm like, what?
Just look, some
Literally,
lady on the
like-
pier. Hello, friend.
luckily for
Also,
me,
you literally cannot force a pawn to do anything.
They have no personality
Pawns
of their.
have no will of their own, and thus anything you,
You
do
can
to them,
see
they're
me.
cool with.
I'll pick her up and throw her in the water.
Pawns
This
noted
game
for always
sucks
being
right
DTF.
entirely.
You have my eternal thanks. You speak now to a shadow of sorts. My flesh resides elsewhere.
Imagine if David Cage had written this
I
game.
would take you there.
Pawns
No.
cannot cons-
I mean,
Let's not imagine that.
One of the things I like
Please.
about Dark Arisen was the final boss fight, where like the music wasn't something I was expecting for the fight at all.
Softcore
it's not what
porn
you
music
expect.
in my
but
RPG.
Coils of Light is a very good song.
I'm not saying it's bad. It was just something I wasn't expecting. Like, who? Like,
Just
huh.
run into the room and some soft jazz starts playing.
So you're talking about BioWare RPG.
You are arisen.
Well, we're good.
Thanks, game. I never would have guessed.
You are Dark Arisen.
No, you're not Dark Arisen yet.
Oh, is that no? That's the bad one in the DLC.
I would ask you to explore its depths.
You're just Arisen.
What was the Dragon Bones, the Dragon or something?
Okay, that's an undead dragon, and yeah.
I never beat the dragon.
I never even got to see the damn thing. I don't even remember where I just like petered off with this game.
The dragon was something where like if you wanted to actually beat it yourself and get the drops, you would have to turn like online mode. You go play the game on offline mode.
Send you off with so meager an explanation.
My
Because
favorite
it's-
thing about this game is how it's got this story where like you're from the seaside village and your heart gets ripped out by a dragon. So now you gotta go hunt it down and kill it. And then halfway through the game, it's just like, wait, what were we talking about? And it just like picks up some time later, like, oh yeah, right, dragon, yeah.
It's called the Worm Hunt. Okay, first off, fuck you.
Or doing absolutely anything else.
Not a worm though. He's a dragon. There are worms in the game. They're not him.
Okay, but what type of wyvern is it?
Are wyverns in the game too?
Is it a brute wyvern? Is it a flying wyvern?
Are the wyverns the ones that it's constantly flying, throwing tornadoes at you? Because I hate them.
I think they are.
Because one of like the worst
Wyvern.
encounters I have in I experienced in this game was a room where the fight against a wyvern and a drake at the same time.
And my personal favorite room is the one where you get 2 undead dragons at the same time.
Get the entire fucking intro. Did I just miss it?
There's next to no intro.
No, there is. There's that entire fight where you have to, where you're playing as a different.
Oh yeah,
guy.
you missed that.
Okay.
That's a tutorial.
No, that's not the tutorial. Because tutorial never ends. Joke's on you, fucker. Tutorial's alive forever.
You get to the final boss and there's a
Not if I
tutorial
have
about the
anything to
final
say
boss.
about that, Susumu.
It's the tutorial that never ends.
These spiders turned out to be level 100 and they'll kill you instantly.
Go away! Go away!
Just pick it up and throw it away. Just so you...
Hug it! Hug it!
Get the fuck out of here, spider.
Be gone,
Who's
Mr. Spider.
I was like, I want to be your friend. I'll eat all the bugs.
You play this game and you try, I need to get me some pawns to help me out. Some wizard pawns. Let me find a wizard pawn that has survivability instead of wizard pawns that are made to look pretty.
I like how before you had nobody to heal you and now everybody is healing you.
Because they love me.
That's one theory.
Also part of the benefit
game
of getting wizard pawns.
Who needs healing when you have maximum power?
I have tasty beefsteak.
That's what I did. I don't need fight. I didn't need to heal. I just had things die fast enough to not worry about it.
I didn't come here to make friends, I say. Oh no. I'm
It's
aware.
goblins.
I'm not, go away, go away.
I'm sorry for this is going to get you killed.
Oh, it's just a hobgoblin. It's fine. And then you walk further. Hey, it's a grim goblin. Ah, shit.
Ah, piss. Not again.
What was the name of the goblins that are in that was exclusive to this place? Because those were fuckers.
Those are the Grim Goblins.
The grim goblins. Because I was thinking about like I wasn't sure if it was that one or it was the ones you'll find in the Everfall.
It was a gobgoblin. Ooh, goblins. Gorblins.
Please, if they're job goblins, they won't be here. They'll be actually having jobs.
Dude, this is their job. Don't shame them.
Yeah, their job is to wander
Whoop,
halls
whoop, whoop,
and
whoop.
attack.
Yep, whoop, whoop.
Jump on top of the statue. There might be a prize for you.
Give it your best. Give it your best curly / Dr. Zoid move.
Oh, also one of the things about
Holy shit! Shut up, all ya.
I think there was like some of the rooms there's something on top of this giant statue. But yes, one of the things that I do to get money in this game is by getting a shit ton of wake stones.
why aren't you
it's good
attacking?
money.
Because he would get destroyed.
Yeah, I don't
one
feel like
whole-
getting my
one-
shit stomped.
One whole wake stone in this game is 33,000. Yeah, the Barrel Black is something it basically expects you to do once you beat the main game.
Yeah, this is
How are
a
you so
post-game thing.
No,
Oh, you're
not exactly beat the main game, but when you just once you get to post game.
Yeah, it's post-game. That's yeah.
So wait, you're rushing a post-game area?
Yes.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Damn it! I don't have my double jump.
Yeah, like I said.
Yeah,
Hey, guess what, idiot?
Ah, motherfucker!
Rip you.
Hey, it's me.
Piss crap!
It's me, Deathio.
Are my dumb fucking pawns
Death,
trying to
you
fight
have-
death?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around it was like a level 150 or something when I was comfortable enough fighting death.
Oh, yeah, it was around there. That took a wrong turn.
Where I beat him up and told.
Rip.
Yeah, you keep going that way. You'll be going to the spider room.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, but it's like that. But Magic Knight is really good for death because when you have like the Stone Forest, Stone Jungle thing, when you get Stone Jungle, it'll be strong enough to knock death on his ass.
Okay, but let me tell you about ricochet arrows and death.
Oh, you just have to avoid death long enough and then you'll revive?
Yeah, if you avoid him long enough, he'll piss off. If you do enough damage to him, he'll piss off. And any damage you've given him, you will still have next time you see him.
Yeah, damage
See,
sticks.
But Torpid, here, the thing is if you don't get hit, you won't die.
Well, it's true because he does. Yeah, because if he hits you at all, you die instantly.
You die instantly, yeah.
And if pawns get hit, no, they don't be just taken down. They're deleted. You have to come. You have to get them. Go to the wake stone, the stone again to pick them up again.
See where they're going. It might be a party.
Yeah.
Or
Me,
both
I went,
has
like,
social anxiety. He doesn't want to join their party.
Yeah, like what I said, when I came to this, when I went to this place, I went here at level 50, and everything was miserable until I got but then I ended up power leveling.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best way to get experience quickly.
Because the first, because usually how I would do it is I go and fight the drakes. It's how I got power.
I just want
And
some
you're
quick
doing
and
this-
dirty money.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
wondering if you're just doing it
The
plain.
game that way, then why not just get one of the infinite pawns, your friend?
Ow?
Yeah,
Fuck off, Arisen.
these are the first things you encounter in this place.
And they are the worst.
So did you lose all that stuff then?
Hoping there's
at the
better
sta-
stuff.
Yeah. At the start, you'll come across some enemies you'll find in the regular game, but when you find the enemies specific to this place, you'll be in for an incredibly bad time.
Yeah. Also, the area I'm in, the loot you get for it is basically post-game equivalent.
Post game equivalent, but the actual stuff you really do want is stuff that's
It's in lower layers.
It's something. Yeah, it's in the lower layers, and it's also there. When you pick them up, it's just it's gear that you need to get appraised by the lady that's outside.
Hit the button wrong time.
Just me sitting here harshly judging your playing style.
Okay, so that was different. That was a
giant
fish.
Hell yeah, wield the fish.
Yeah.
No, it's kept. It's put in a jar, so it won't go bad. It's a pickled fish, you see.
I don't care what
Let
flavor it is. It's a
boil, and then
Oh hey.
It's a novelty, so this was you look
Fingers
like a ring.
crossed that it's the lantern.
Yeah, if it's a lantern, ooh, buddy.
For reference, there is a lantern you can get from Bitter Black that is incredibly resource efficient. Also, it's brighter.
Lantern 2, the sequel to Lantern.
so is fucking being a wizard, man.
And no.
Lantern 2,
Ooh,
lighting.
ooh, this is for me.
Why would you want to be a wizard just so you can see? That's Stupid.
Soon you will be mine.
It's something for you. You can give it to your pawn.
Yeah, I mean, she can have it. I guess.
Master gave me a gift.
It's fine, you can't even see it because it's a shirt.
Let's have a look about for anything useful.
What if this game had Morrowind layering?
That
You
was
get your
weird.
regular clothes. You put the Morrowind layering. You get your regular clothes, then you get your armor, then you get your robes.
Your robes what compress your armor. Not huge on a demon's parry apt, but you know.
Robe
Whatever.
is dress in French.
'Tis large for a goblin.
For a goblin. Fucking gobos, what a bunch of losers.
I forget what was like different, like specifically about these dogs, as opposed to the hellhounds that shoot fireballs at you to knock your ass and
These
drag
ones
you
do
off.
poison.
Like, oh yeah, poison. Because the hellhounds, those are annoying.
Hellhounds are the devil.
Well, they're hellhounds.
Yeah, because think of the hellhounds. They're on fire. It's a thing. They shoot fireballs at you, knocks you on your ass, and then they'll come up to you, grab you, then drag you like 50 yards away.
Yep.
See, you need to stand and face the hounds of hell, else you'll rot inside a corpse and shell.
No, it's just like there's no. But the issue is just that it's inconvenient.
Rip.
Fucked.
It's fine.
Get fucked.
It's fine as long as Torpid just leaves.
Really? Oil?
Pretty cool that the pawns can distract death.
The only issue that if the pawns get hit by death, then he has less things distracting for him.
Whoa!
Whoop!
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Oh, some throat cutters. Something.
Oh
that
yeah,
you bought
that's
from
the other thing is Death's Lantern puts you to sleep.
It is a very
Death
boring
howling,
list.
take a fucking nap.
Just go the fuck
If only
to
you
sleep.
had a if only you had a pickaxe. There's some more you can get.
Now I'm picturing Samuel L. Jackson's reading of Go the fuck to sleep. You dirty son of a bitch! Fine, I got the juice.
That was sneaky, sis.
Roll.
I can't. I don't have the roll yet.
Get fucked, nerd!
Yeah, let's get out of here. My haul is kind of shit, but I'll take what I can
Watch
get.
out for those dogs.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this. Did I not? Fuck me, I'm an idiot.
Yep, you didn't do the rip.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, this is real bad.
Eat a fish. Eat a fish.
It's a good place to run out of stamina.
It's fine. It's gonna pick some
None
flowers.
of this is fine.
Look on the bright side. You're teaching.
It's fine. She's dead.
Maximi Pawns plenty of information.
I ain't taught them shit.
Teaching your pawns.
Oh, they've
It's a
learned
pick up
very
shit.
valuable information.
I should pick up
what will
things in
happen
the midst of
when
combat.
they have to fight here.
Yeah, they've learned not to trust me.
It's a very valuable
They've
lesson.
learned that you are in fact the enemy.
Yeah, pawns ready to help you out and kick things asses.
Monument
will
of
be here to
remembrance
pick
of
up.
the time you got your shit kicked in.
He'll pick up everything for you, but he might get hit by death and die. But he'll pick up things for you and kill things 'cause he's there.
Ah yes, my favorite isekai. That time I was reborn and got my ass kicked.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah, but also a lot of them are super gross.
I mean, there was one about a guy who was like, because oh no,
fuck off.
Ooh,
Time I got reincarnated as a foot up my ass.
There was one where it's there's like, cause I'm reading several, cause like I just need something to read to kill some time. There's one where it's a guy that's like, okay, it's this fat stinking idiot, the fat stinking loser that gets abandoned by the rest of his class that got taken over. So he's just like in his place. Well, like God's like, I take pity on you.
This is
So
weird.
I'm gonna give you a skill. Like his cheat thing is that any enemy he defeats, he gets all the drops no matter what. But the thing is, he's in a place where like things can like pretty much like extremely high level and can kill him really easily. But how he defeats his enemies is by using his incredibly bad order. Apparently, he smells that bad.
Gross.
Terrible.
But apparently, because of that, there's this one like because he's been fighting a bunch of these monkeys. But the monkeys had a leader who's just like this buff gorilla, this huge gorilla, which his musky odor didn't protect him. Instead, it made the monkey like him.
So I'm hating every sentence.
Yeah, everything you say about this just...
They're all terrible. I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I'm reading, because I need something to kill time.
It's true, every isekai is bad.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? You have the choice to read something good.
But what if all the things I'm reading that's good has not been updated, so I need something else to read?
There's a million things to read out there.
I'm not gonna read Ippo. It's too much.
Here's an entire anthology of everything Edgar Allan Poe wrote. Read that.
You want me to read?
Okay, but where's the part where he drinks poison and dies on a bench?
God damn it! I'm gonna.
What about the orangutan? What about the orangutan? Axe.
That was Murders in the Rue Morgue.
Yes, but
it also fuck you too.
What can I do you for? As you will.
For some reason, you had me thinking of Hot Frog. That's very different. Gonna take Torpid aside and introduce him to a perfect vintage of Amontillado.
Okay, but is it filled
Come
with
into my
poison
basement, friend.
that I can drink?
It will be! I swear to God, it will be!
Is there a park near your place that I can go sit on the bench and take a quick lunch break?
Fucking kick you with a dick the first time I see you, I swear to God.
Look, better men than you have tried.
Just like walk up to you and give you a good old Bates kick in the dick.
I mean, to be fair, that will probably work if only because Torpo is so tall. No.
Just perfect dick kicking height.
I mean, with my height and yours, it'd probably be more of a headbutt that'd be easier.
A high kick.
Whatever works, I don't care.
Behold the monocle.
Going around headbutting people in the dick. I see.
I mean, if you're gonna have a thing...
Hate it.
What can I do you for?
Luckily, it's still night, so we can go flower picking.
Flower pick, then back into the blur black.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, Meridian asks a valid question. Just how many polling places are nearby for me to vote at? Fraudulently?
One.
Also, the
there's actually 10, but all of them are staffed by the same office that pulled them over that one time.
Wow, that's a fucking callback.
Like I said, Torpid, there's only 2 people in real life, you and that cop.
You're not wrong, but also what the fuck, dude? Please, I'm a changed man. I'm reformed. I haven't been pulled over in a long time.
You're also driving a lot less, though.
I mean, when I was driving.
Yeah, that cop is a renaissance. He's really good at his job. That he watches Torpo like I'm keeping the law safe from this one person So he does all the jobs throughout the
I mean-
entire state.
Torpo has told me how he drives, so I believe truly that that man was keeping the world safe.
I mean, it's Rhode Island, so there's like one person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, like any place he goes to, it's just that one cop. He's doing every job.
I go out one evening to eat with my family. I get there, he's at the table next to me. Go to the movies, go to sit down. He comes in, sits next to me.
You know, he sits down at a table next to your table, and then he's like, "Okay, I'm ready to order." So he asks for the waiter. The waiter walks up to it. It's the cop.
You go to the grocery store and you get to check out, and it's the cop.
You see
there.
that?
He's like, go to the grocery store, go to get some bananas, and his hand touches mine. We look each other in the eyes, and
It's
we
like
know.
a light brushing.
Yeah, you're outside. You park your car. You go there. You see the cop outside pushing carts. You don't know who's been using the carts, but he's there. You go inside. He's there. He's there shopping. You don't know.
You get a little weirded out. So you're like, I'd like to speak to the store manager. Store manager comes out. There he is. That's the cop.
You go to the next aisle. He's there, seeing what cereal he wants to buy to eat the next morning.
He's thinking about Wheaties. Wheaties is looking really damn good for him right now.
Torb
but
thinks maybe I'll get me some nice meat from the deli section, from the meat section. He's there behind the counter.
ordering a delicious slice of filet. Just one.
He's also
Just one
behind a
slice.
bakery. He's decorating a cake to put outside.
And the cake is in the shape of a
writing
badge.
fan fiction about this cop.
Please stop writing fan fiction about my life.
Check out my cop.
That evening, Torpid.
So that was his first mistake, somehow.
Not wrong.
Yeah, my cop fiction. You know, this it is. Here he is. He
Closing the door ever so slightly, Torpid let out a weary sigh. What a rough day I've had, he said to himself.
Why did he have
So when does
rough,
the
though?
cop offer me poison so I can stop getting speeding tickets?
No, see that would be no. Because the thing is, that means that that would kill you. That's a crime.
No, it's not a crime if he just gives you the poison.
If I willingly drink the poison, then I'm the one committing the crime.
Okay, but what if he gives you the dagger of self-slaying, and then attempts to fight you, forcing you to use it?
What is this? A freaking Moloch ball quest from Oblivion?
This is an act. It's funny because it started out as a joke between me and some people I was playing D&D with. We were just coming up with dumbass item ideas, and then, unbeknownst to us, the DM decided that would actually be a really good item to have in the game. So we were tasked with trying to assassinate this political figure.
I mean, I say there's the Moloch ball quest from Oblivion, where you just Moloch was like, "This guy's too virtuous. I want you to fuck his life up. So take this. I want you to have him use this cursed mace to kill you." Like, how am I gonna do that? You go up to him while he's mourning at the grave of his dead wife. You drop the mace on the ground, punch him a few times. It pisses him off. He picks up the mace and kills you with it.
Well, yeah, because the idea behind
cursing his soul forever.
Yeah, because the idea behind dagger self-slaying is, obvious. If you attack with it, it does damage to you. So the whole point is just you if you go to assassinate.
That's basically a cop. The cop's like, "Hey,
You put it on the dresser.
The gun that kills the past." And Torben says, "Finally, fires at killing himself." The gun that kills the past.
Finally, the past is dead.
You're all idiot.
You're not wrong.
Fucking terrible.
Okay, I'm gonna read what was written here. This is beautiful. Thank you, Marathian, for this Torpid fanfic. Torpid powered down the Magnabike with a not quite unhearable hum and checked his chronometer. Damn, he hissed through his clenched teeth, which were Damn, he hissed through his clenched teeth, which were surrounded by the stubble of 5 days, wherein he had not shaven himself at all.
Really, only 5 days?
This is pretty good.
Only 5 days?
I can't believe Torval hasn't shaved for a fortnight. For
Look, Barney
300
Rubble.
years, he hasn't shaved.
It was almost Chromadon at Clash Point. Already the sun was setting, Walston's Hill ablaze like so much molten metal or a coin, gyrating in the air, tossed there by the uncaring hand of an imaginary god that doesn't exist, born from the interior minds of the Hobbs. That's kind of where it ends.
That was beautiful. I loved it. Thank you. 5 days.
As Torpid stared off into the distance, he wondered, gee, why did it take 5 days for my stubble to grow in? But he didn't have enough time to completely ponder this thought, as the police officer was bearing down upon him. With mail in hand, shouting, "Sir, I have your mail for you!" Torpid was taken aback by this random event, wherein the same person he had seen 5,000 times today already had appeared for the 5,001st.
I can't believe Torpid hasn't been jaded to the fact that...
As the police mailman bore down upon him with the speed of 5,000 sonics. Torpid thought to himself, boy, I sure wish that my stubble had grown in a lot quicker.
Can't believe he's got me down to a T. The T stands for Torpid.
T stands for total slime. Oh, there's more. Morathian hadn't finished their thing, and they just kind of cut off and we're working on the rest.
Fucking Christ.
Here we go. The inferior minds of the hobbled masses. If it's okay with you, Morathian, I'm gonna try to. Holy fucking shit! Let me try and parse all of this. I may say it differently because I'm gonna try to see what you're actually trying to say. So, man, the sky was the color of a television turned to a dead channel that was orange.
No, he's really going all out now, and I'm loving it.
I love this. Because, like, he has the thought, and then he just takes the thought one step further than it needed to go. It's, damn.
That's fan fiction for you. You think they'll just be like,
okay.
The sky was blue.
Okay, real quick. Have you ever read Atlanta Nights, Axe?
No.
Do it.
I have.
I don't.
I'm aware.
I've read some of My Immortal, and that's.
No, you should read Atlanta Nights. It's very good.
All right. Well. Okay. Damn, Torpid, thought. We thought we were opening a new beginning with our mad dreams of time travail, but ironically, the only time now is the time of which we're out of. It's almost humorous. Yeah, I could almost laugh if I hadn't cried that part of me away when my parents were massacred by Dr. Malaprop and the government-sanctioned murderers of Capital. He lit an... There's
cry over any corpse.
Bold of you to assume I'd mourn my parents.
He lit a Nikasheen brand swaggerette and took a dip drag.
The e-cig of the future.
Raytheon, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
No, I like this.
Sinking farther into his inferior horror log, he thought of Sumo and her mellifluous buttocks that he used to love to bang. Even now, his nano-enhanced hearing could almost hear her. Oh my
Jesus fucking Christ!
Could almost hear her vagina lips quivering with moisture and also pleasure. Like a
Tell me
slice
less.
of thin ham being hung by one of Malaprop's clam hounds.
How do I unsubscribe from this?
When he got back to 75, he was going to do some sex. No
Fucking
doubt about
Audible will cover anything, won't they?
That's right, doll, he said to nobody, and the wind, they... I'm sorry, but vagina lips quivering with moisture and also pleasure. Good lord.
All of that together is bad, but also separated into different words is also bad.
They were going to do it hard. He smiled, blowing smoke from his nostrils. They were going to do it cyber hard.
I'm sorry.
Raging, you are canceled.
You disgust me.
These are fucking crimes.
These are crimes. I've called the police. Stay where you are. Oh, what's this? It's the cop from before.
Sumo takes off her mask. It was the cop.
I was the cop the entire time.
I'm gonna finish Marie.
God, I would love to not be catfished like that.
We just like post-coital with Sumo. She rips her face off, and it was the cop the whole time.
No, I think you're that one. I think you know that one comic where this man was telling his son never to hit women, and then he's like, this guy's making out with his lady, and then he's like, spank me. It's like, no. Takes out the best. I'm proud of you, son.
I'm proud of you, son. Yes. That one is so good.
I'm assuming this is all being written in the style of the infamous fanfic.
I think this is fanfic in general.
That's just how
because,
fanfic is now.
Yeah, I guess it's fanfic in general. If you read any fanfiction, and if you don't go hard, then it's not really a fanfiction, is it? These fanfictions that are in like the hundreds of thousands of words per perfect.
I mean, who didn't write fanfic?
You think you're not gonna find a fanfic that's long that's just like it's going to bluntly describe things. The sky was blue.
Yeah. If you look at a
Grass.
fanfic, you see it has over 100,000 words. You know
You
that
walked
person
outside.
uses fucking adjectives.
So it's basically just. I mean, I know what fanfic is. I've written fanfic. I've read.
You have to
but-
describe everything in most excruciatingly stupid detail.
So it's basically just J.R.R. Tolkien.
Whether
put
or
on the
not
internet.
if these words accurately describe the thing at all is how you write fan fiction.
Right, exactly. It's like I said, it's Tolkien but on the internet. Because that dude never shut the hell up.
True, but
Yes.
he invented his own language because he was a fucking nerd.
Which is, it's admirable, but then he spent 12 goddamn pages describing a fucking tree, and
An
like,
actual linguist, but these are just people who like, I
Isn't
really
it
have a
only-
source.
Like anime.
it was like the only reason he even wrote the books was just because, like, hey, I want to make a language. Like, oh, I guess I'll write a book.
Guess I'll just fucking invent a genre, whatever.
I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks.
This guy's like, okay, I gotta describe things. Like, how do I make a 100-page, 100,000 word count of me describing somebody playing, two people playing Twister?
And then they fucked. You right.
Yeah, like, you could just skip everything and just go, and then they fuck.
Then they fucked.
Yes.
And then quivering Regina lets clap. And this turns his member.
As it quivers with moisture and pleasure.
I think you need to see a doctor about that.
Yeah, you need this. So someone needs help at that point, I think.
But it's like a slice of synth ham being tongued by one of Malaproph's slam hands.
No.
This was not the
Sorry,
direction
did you say that in English?
This was not the direction I expected the stream to go.
Tongue meat.
I expect nothing when I'm just fucking around because we are. Nothing is happening at the moment. This is the early game.
Actually, what should it be is that I should be the Magnabite. My soul is in the Magnabite because I died.
Yeah, it's a sword
Red
blade.
hard and red and long.
It's the start of the game. It's where all the action is. You walk outside, the dragon is there right there. It slaps you over the head. Guess what, idiot? I'm back.
And then the dragon rips its face off, and it's the fucking cop. You finally get your heart back, but it turns out it was actually the cop.
You
Yes,
look
Corbin
in the
gets it.
mirror,
Yeah.
and it turns out you were the.
Corbin goes to the Risto and gets his pawn, and
Yeah.
it's the cop.
That's a great ending, actually, Sumo. You get to the end, and it's just a mirror, and you look at the mirror, and you see the cop, because the cop was you all along.
And you were actually dying during the Vietnam War.
Yeah, no, actually the entire movie was found footage. So the entire time you assumed that I was just me. And then joke's
But
on
no.
you, I was
But it
actually
was
the
me,
cop.
Dio.
I can't believe it was all a coma dream, and the cop actually was the doctor that was there.
I can't believe the cop was actually a child staring at a fucking snow globe.
Don't you fucking say it elsewhere, you son of a bitch!
No, torture.
Yeah,
No,
I
I was
will
torture.
read the internet and show you!
No, it's not the snow globe. It was just a cop. That's it. It's just a
Snow
cop
globe
sitting on
was
the
the
bench.
cop, yes.
I mean, hold up. We just made the Jacob's Ladder reference right before the St. Elsewhere one, so...
Just actually, it's the cop is looking at the snow globe, and in the snow globe, it's a tinier cop.
But then it turns out
Holding
that
a
the
snow
ultimate
globe
twist-
with a cop
the ultimate
inside.
twist is that the cop was the autism the entire time.
And then the final twist is that really the cop then spins a top that is made out of another cop.
It's just a tiny cop.
No,
It's a
you
cop
see, the
top.
final twist is that this was a Netflix original.
Cuts to Black, directed by Christopher Nolan.
And it turns out Christopher Nolan was the cop.
Inception horns.
I hate all of this.
No, but see, you don't understand that it doesn't end there, because once it says directed by Christopher Nolan's name just gets wiped off the screen and says the cop.
Now it actually just cuts to me once again in the bathroom staring at the mirror, and I start laughing and smashing my face against the mirror. And then the mirror you see reflected the cop.
Where's Annie?
Now we've got
Where's
Twin
Annie?
Peaks.
It says directed by David Lynch.
Jesus Christ, this is getting worse and worse. How
And
much farther
everyone
can...
in the theater looks at each other. And they are the cop.
And then in the post-credit sequence, it's Torpid sitting in a chair. The top of his head is cut off, but his brain's not there. It's the cop.
Oh no. This is a nightmare that I am in.
Just at the end of the movie, you learn Torpo was his cop.
Torpo was stuck in the Black Lodge.
God, let's see. St. Elsewhere, Twin Peaks, Hannibal,
Inception.
Inception, yeah, at the top.
Darren, that is basically every Torpid stream past the point is just.
But the thing is, Philip K. Dick was a good writer. These are all terrible ideas.
All
Philip
good
K.
writing.
Dick thought that he was actually visited by aliens.
I mean,
again,
How can you prove he wasn't?
And then there was also God, what was his name?
I want to say actually that this is all my fault, but I don't care at all.
He was Whitney Blake.
And you shouldn't apologize. You
No,
should never
shit.
apologize.
I don't apologize. I'm just saying this is all my fault, and I'm enjoying it.
I mean, no one person is
There
to
it
blame
is.
except for Marathian.
I mean, I
Whitney
brought it up. You guys said I brought it up. You guys said, "Oh no, what is this? A horrible fan fiction?" And then there was Marathian.
Yeah, there's. I mean, I don't necessarily look down on anybody who believes that they were visited by aliens, or anything like that. Like, because I can't disprove it. There's a book out there called Communion, by Whitley Strieber, and it's I don't know if it's real or true or if any of that actually happened. I can't prove it, disprove it, but I recommend reading it because it is a really good book and it's a really interesting account of something that could have possibly happened.
Bold of you to assume that I read.
Slimes don't read, I forgot.
Exactly, I'm illiterate. It's fucked up.
No, you absorb the letters and they
I just eat the paper.
exactly.
It's tasty. Tastes like disappointment.
It's very bold of him. Yeah.
Scroll.
Yeah.
floating
Torpid's
inside.
illiterate.
See,
An illiterate
Torpid, I
spy,
didn't know that you had a flavor.
which is quite bold of him. So I like the fact that he prefers subs over dubs.
I like that we keep reusing bold of you over and over.
It's part of the consciousness now. I'm sorry.
It's kind of part of our vernacular. So like.
Bold of you to say that we've got a vernacular. It's bold of you to say that we don't have a vernacular. That's bold of you to have bolded that in that text document.
No, it's real fucked up when you use that with someone who doesn't understand what it means, because it is a complete power move.
Just having a conversation.
Never seen a meme. Oh, well, bold of you to assume I eat. And I just look at you.
You're in class and your professor's like, this isn't very well proofread. Bold of you to assume that I.
Bold of you to assume I can read.
Bold of you to assume.
No, you don't
Bold of you to assume that I wrote this.
No, you fucker. I was gonna.
Bold of you to assume that I'm
Bold
part
of
of
you
this
to
class.
assume that I can write.
Are you all right, Master?
Fuckers.
Bold of you to assume I'm actually that I'm 15 and not actually some weird adult.
Bold of you to assume I'm in this class, yeah.
I think so you know what? I've got a great idea. I'm going to type this address. And then I am going to. Is there a way to random?
This already sounds like a terrible idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna type in this address into Google.
I'm
go
gonna
down and find Torben and kick his ass.
I'm gonna give you a category, and you pick from it. Okay. Anime, books, cartoons, comics,
7.
games, miscellaneous, plays, movies, or television.
Miscellaneous.
Number
Miscellaneous.
15.
Okay, now we've got a bunch of stuff here. We've got wrestling, crossovers, Greek mythology, Dragon Ball Z.
You're gonna try to find a fanfic. I know what you're doing.
I would do no such thing. Vocaloid, Final Fantasy.
Vocaloid.
Why is Final
Vocaloid.
Fantasy under miscellaneous?
Vocaloid. All right.
Because RPGs aren't games. Cat, why are you like this?
Good kitty. Oh God.
Like, I direct her away from laying on the cord and she lays on the cord, so I hurl her ass onto the floor.
She thinks you're playing. Oh my God, this is beautiful, and I'm glad that we chose.
First off, fuck you, Daisy doesn't play. She's an old lady who's lazy as shit and only eats and lazes around the house all day.
Yeah.
It's very much
That
my
means
cat.
She's a good kid. So this is The Monster Club, a fan fiction about everybody's favorite Vocaloid. Chapter 1. Welcome to the
Okay, but
Monster
who's
Club.
everyone's favorite Vocaloid?
You'll find out. It's about Hatsune Miku.
You'll never know my secret, Torben.
Chapter 1. Welcome to the Monster Club, and then tilde Len.
This is already terrible.
Isn't Miki cute?
All I
guess.
want to do is kill dogs in peace.
This girl's life turned upside down when she was adopted by her favorite YouTubers, T and Cranier.
I
Read
guess.
about this girl from America.
Be a little more enthusiastic. I raise an eyebrow as I look at my best friend, Pico. Oh, this is gonna be good. You want me to be enthusiastic? Pico smiles. Of course I do. Go on, say it. Miki is cute. Miki is cute, I say in reply.
What is
leaning
even
back
happening
against
and
my
I hate it.
with my hands behind my head. But I'm not interested, and I'm glad you're not, because I'd kill you if you were. I snort. With what? Your USB tail? No, with my chainsaw hand. You don't have a chainsaw hand. I'll get one then. We both sit in silence.
No.
This is fucking award-winning dialogue.
Look, I know this is painful.
I am going to die to this fucking rock, because I am so goddamn distraught.
This is actually just like draining to read. This is time and eternity if it were a fan fiction, which I think it kind of was. But anyway, we both sit in silence, leaning back against our chairs. We're both watching Miki intently.
Can you
although
find me some like Cthulhu reader fan fiction?
Cthulhu.
Like, is there Cthulhu / fan fiction?
Dungeons and Dagon!
Hell yeah, though!
Yes!
Yeah, these boys are very strong, and you must murder them.
I love this. This is great. I want you to understand that what I'm about to read you is the entire fanfic.
Oh boy.
Okay?
Alright.
In a land far away, filled with dungeons and dragons, a massive portal manifested and a massive beast
Sure, I
emerged.
shouldn't be over here yet. I haven't asked about Key
Cthulhu!
yet.
No, you could definitely make it, you just have to get past those boys.
Well, no, it's not about getting past them. It's I have no reason to at the moment. Like, I don't think...
Well, if you go visit the witch girl, I think you get a special thing.
Oh, I thought because I didn't have the quest, Kina wouldn't be there.
No, Torben, what you gotta do is go
Won't be
go
there,
into the
but-
cave and open the shortcut.
Yeah.
There's no point, though, because I can't get back up if I leave it.
Go and fight the ogres.
Was that the entire fanfic?
That's what I said.
Okay,
20
well,
words.
you know what?
It's long.
It's rough, but it's promising.
Okay, we'll try this one. This is The Call of Cthulhu, an ironic journey through space and time. First published by that totally awesome dude, Abraham Lincoln. Note, due to the obviously due the absolutely stupendous amount of series I plan to use in this crossover, new characters will have what series they're from written next to their names. Sure. A chilling wind swept through the streets of Tokyo. Some say it was a sign of the terrible events soon to embroil the people of the city. Others say people who say crap like that are just taking advantage of basic weather patterns to sound mystical and get laid. The latter group are right. This dude is trying to be Terry Pratchett, and it's actually pissing me off.
You know, when you say, like, it's there, have Dungeons and Dragons, but with Cthulhu, it's like, honestly, that's boring.
Plus, they already have Eldritch beings in Dungeons. There was, however,
that you can go visit the witch girl now.
There was, however, something very wrong in the world. Dark and foreboding signs pointed to imminent catastrophe. The face of the sun blackened, remote controls were lost, and calendars were printed with the month of Tuesday. However, these signs did not go unheeded, and soon a task force, headed by the world's most eminent expert on weird-arse junk like this, the famous detective L from Death Note,
No, this is good. Keep going.
was formed
How about
to
you
find
stop going?
to find the cause of bewildering mysteries. These cases all follow a simple pattern. L pulled a laptop out of his wherever L keeps laptops and opened it to show the others a four-dimensional graph. Take the time and position where each case was reported, the week's winning lottery numbers, and the amount of hits on Ray William Johnson's latest video, and placed them on
Who is that?
and placed them on four separate axes. Axes
Kurt
for
Vonnegut is just spinning in his grave so hard.
This is incredibly droll.
I want you to
Boring me
understand
to
that
death.
they spelled the word axes, A-X-E-S, and they say the following. Axes, for those that didn't know, is the plural of axis.
And then I boot him from the call.
I'm not. No, I didn't make a joke. That's written.
I'm aware.
You're boring me to death, Axe.
And they form schematics for Dalek, Doctor Who.
Okay, yeah, no,
Battle
seriously.
armor.
Like, no, I hate this so much.
Yeah, I know. What? Iron Man? No, this is great. This part.
How about
What?
you cease
Iron Man?
these line of
Iron
action?
Man.
I'll send a cease and desist to your house.
He calls him Iron Man from Iron Man.
Oh yeah, you know, Iron Man from Iron Man.
Stood up in shock. You can't mean the Earth's under attack by. Correct, Iron Man. We are currently being invaded by the worst enemy imaginable. A bunch of sci-fi nerds. Our distress signal has already been beamed out across time and space, and soon, if we're lucky, our allies will come to our aid.
This
In the
person got into a Twitter argument with someone about like who the best doctor is. I got fucking destroyed.
Oh no! Don't.
See, the best doctor is the doctor that hated playing as a doctor the entire time he was the doctor.
In the meantime, I want you and the rest of the Avengers, Marvel Comics, to trace the happenings back to their source and stop whatever is seeping into our planet. End chapter 1. Oh, I'm sad. This is the end of it.
Oh no, what a shame.
It really only had one chapter.
No. This is the second chapter.
Don't read any
I
more.
don't know why you keep continuing on this. Like I said, this is very boring. You're boring me.
Let's see. No, that one's South Park. Nobody cares about South Park.
Nobody cares about South Park, but I appreciate that people write South Park fan fiction.
There are people who
I mean,
care
I
enough.
guess.
Also,
think
because
they've
the one character is one of Cartman's characters, and it's specifically a racial slur, and I will not be doing that.
I don't know why you had to
boy.
let us know. Like why? Like who cares? It doesn't need to be given any thought.
Let's see.
I think we're good on the fanfics. I think its time has come and gone at this point.
Time to retire. This idea.
Did you fight Guy yet?
Did I fight what?
Did you fight the Hydra yet?
No.
Why not?
Because I just haven't. That's cleaning
No,
up
what
some
you
other
gotta-
quests.
Around.
No,
Torpus
Torpus,
the
what
growing
you
ass
have to
man.
do is first get incredibly powerful pawns and fight the Hydra and see how quickly it goes. Just chop off one, just hit it once, the head
Look,
comes
you
off.
were the one
That's
who
it.
told me to go see the witch. Okay?
Yeah, go
Wonderful
see the
Witch
witch.
of Oz.
But then why are you saying to fucking go fight the Hydra?
Go fight the Hydra and go
Do
see the
something.
witch.
You don't have to touch
No,
these
Torpe,
men.
you should ignore them. Go see the witch and get menaced by ghosts.
No, what you need to do.
Tomorrow.
Fucking,
Right.
I wish I got menaced by ghosts.
No, see, Torpid, what you need to do is you need to go talk to the witch ghost that is also a Hydra. And then drink poison.
Finally, the multi-headed ghost blowjob.
So the really cool fucking thing about this game is that when you do that Hydra fight, you fight him, right, and you take off its head. But then, later in the game, you receive a request asking for you to meet someone, finish what you started, and it's the Hydra waiting for you. So
No, it's not. It's the cop.
presumably, the Hydra
It's the cop.
wrote a request for you,
Yeah, I mean, it only
As
needs one
Hydra
head to
wants
write.
and then pinned it on someone's board.
It has
And
multiple
nobody
heads
mentioned
for this reason. It's called
No, you see,
utility.
you chopped off the
Well,
head.
no, see, it has
and
one head to right and the other head.
No, see, you chopped off the head, and in that place, instead of another head growing out, it outgrew out a hand, which to write you with. So you see a Hydra with one of the heads,
Marathian,
a
I'll
giant
fucking
hand,
murder you.
and it just punches the
Marathian
shit
like-
out of you with it.
Raytheon would like to know if you would like some
Oh.
fanfiction about the mythical Hydra.
Fanfiction's
my-
dead to me.
I feel like we need to have some official Torpid fan.
No!
Check out my
Never!
my new-
Writing
my
fan
new
fiction about real people is fucking weird.
Check out my new mythical creature.
Yes,
the hand
thank
Hydra.
you.
It's a Hydra. It has one regular head, but each of his what would be his heads are actually just giant hands.
But see, it'd be the best one because it's a fanfic about you
It punches
being
the shit
against
out of you.
fanfic.
Chop off one hand, two more goes in its place.
God, all it does
He's
is clap.
really good at cooking.
Torpid
Yeah.
sits at his desk.
It's really
His
good at
hands-
ham
yeah.
boning.
Yeah, it's hands Hydra.
That's all it does. It's ham bone.
You
It's
go- yeah,
terrifying.
you hear the sounds of it ham boning, you know it's near. When you actually fight it, it just bunches the shit out of you. With all his hands.
Just menacing sounds of ham boning in the distance.
Actually, what it does is it just pedantically claps at you forever.
You fall off a cliff running away from it, it starts just clapping, like good job, idiot.
Aggressive
Yeah,
jazz
Facebook.
hands.
A round of applause.
I love how Facebook and Google both make their like picture copy links the longest and most obnoxious ass bullshit.
I'm so glad that I found my way here so quickly. Hey lady, I'm stealing your shit.
I posted a great pic to Labyrinth.
Give me your oregano.
The girl known as the witch is here. Not actually here.
Which not pictured here.
Ooh, I got fucking bronze idol. That's nice.
The
Sweet.
bronze idol, but who give a guy? It's time for gold idols.
I hate the quest you have to do to get the gold idol.
I didn't know about it, so I didn't get the gold idol the first time.
Dude, fucking it's miserable.
But it wasn't
It's not even
Wasn't
hard,
it-
it just sucks.
it was bronze idols that they were worshipping, wasn't it?
What?
Not in this game, but like the whole idol thing.
No, yeah, gold idols is the best one to give somebody. Bronze idols being the third things, but the worst thing to give somebody is a false idol, like a curse idol.
No, what I was saying was biblical. The whole passage was them worshipping a bronze idol.
Well, because bronze is readily available. You think someone's gonna just readily have a gold idol? That's stupid. Only
Well,
the people who
no.
are greedy and rich would
No.
have a gold idol.
You know what?
Anyway,
If I want to worship a bronze butt plug, I'll do it. I don't need your fucking judgment, Jesus.
I don't think
Jesus
would
is
have
gonna
judged.
sit up there kink shaming you for your bronze butt plug.
I bet Jesus was the one who made the bronze.
No,
Okay,
you see, the
Jesus has
bronze
better
idol's
things
not-
to do than make bronze butt plugs.
You really believe
Sure.
that in
No.
all the time of his life, he didn't just sit around faffing about and one day it's like,
no,
"Let's go
Torpid.
blow up my
The
ass."
bronze idol wasn't made by there's not.
Okay,
bronze
look,
idols
Jesus
as
was a
in-
carpenter, not a metal
Yes, he
worker.
probably- Okay, right. So he made a wooden butt.
So it was
No.
wood, yeah.
No, Torpid, you're missing. No, guys, you're missing a point. Jesus was the bronze idol because he's out working carpentry. He got a tan. He's bronze.
My God.
Oh damn.
No, because he in that area he would have already had dark.
He's bronze. Not actual things made of bronze.
Moving forward,
No,
I wonder what kind of wood
bought
Jesus would have made.
Jesus is a Vocaloid. He's an idol girl now.
So that's the question that I'm gonna posit to everyone tonight.
Biblical idols.
What wood would Jesus have made his butt for?
Chestnut.
Actually, I'm certain there's some kind of fucking biblical scholar who knows exactly the trees that
it's
grew
walnut.
around where Jesus supposedly was.
It's walnut.
Ratty, that's gonna be hilarious. Hatsune Jesus.
Someone's already made it, and it's probably a porn manga.
I mean, the fact that they made freaking those voice things for SpongeBob and Squidward, of all things, actually, the only issue is trying to say what would they say would be Jesus' voice.
Well, according to this, it's likely they would have used native.
How the fuck do I leave?
There's the shortcut.
And wood resembling cherry. Coffins were made of cypress and sycamine, which is wood from the mulberry tree.
Ah, I see.
Okay, so we've got willow, tamarisk, something that's cherry but not quite, cypress, and sycamine from the mulberry tree.
Ah, cherry butt
Carnival
plug.
saying, okay, so Carnival is saying that Jesus would have used cypress for his butt plug. And what did you say, Torpid?
Just a cherry butt plug.
Cherry butt plugs. All right. All right. So we got a cypress butt plug and a cherry butt plug.
I can't believe the spear that the spear they stabbed Jesus with was actually a butt plug.
What if the Holy Grail was actually his butt plug?
They shoved the butt plug up his ass and then
The
he died.
butt plug of Longinus.
I'm calling the cops. You're all going.
It was a highly contested item of mystical power amongst the occult.
Come on, Suma. What was Jesus's wooden butt?
I mean, I trust Carnival more than I trust anyone.
It was a plot point in Constantine, Torpid.
I place stigmata beads of Jesus. Holy shit! Zing! Your sins are forgiven. For mine are worse.
Gotta kill the fucking Hydra and call this stream.
Can't ever call the stream. You're stuck there now.
Trapped forever.
Tonight was a mistake.
My life was a mistake.
I mean, yes, this is your fault.
I mean, is it?
Yeah.
Let's re-roll the tape.
You were the one who said, hey, you're gonna do Dragon's Dogma next, right?
I did say that, but I don't know how this led to this. I don't know if that in particular is my fault.
This night existing is your fault.
You would have played Dragon's Dogma eventually anyway.
I mean, yes, but not tonight.
It's these fucking philosophical questions about whether or not this is my fault.
All your fault and nobody else's.
Sumo will remember this. It says above my head.
It's like that means anything to me at this point.
You're not wrong.
I am I've ordered. I cannot call them into this world as you do, though, nor make traveling companions of them.
She's a pretty good character, if not incredibly useless.
Hey, I'm not a huge fan of how her story ends, though.
Just then said, actually, yeah, she is terrible.
Actually,
Yeah,
she was
fuck
some
you
rich
for
kid this
trying.
entire time, wanting to play knight.
Yeah, but she like, at least wanted to be like, no, I want to do this. Just please let me do this. Like, and there's like giving up. Like, no, this sucks. Actually, I'm leaving. It's like, In any case, I'm going home. It's been good.
She tried and she failed, and then she just kind of returned home in disgrace.
Yeah, kind
Except she ends up in your house for some reason.
Yeah, she
Only
felt like
if you want to fuck her.
Yeah, but she feels like disillusioned about her own capabilities, so that's why she goes home.
And then you rip her from her family.
I mean, look, I'd rather end up with her than the horrible killer who works for a monster cult.
I married the hell out of him because he becomes remorseful.
Don't you want to have the Duchess who you rescue from the horrible clutches of the Duke?
No, because she sucks.
You accidentally married.
And who gives you a unique item which you use to upgrade like one armor set that's not really good.
It's the man you have to go out of your fucking way to resurrect his dumbass. And he's like, I'm sorry I suck.
Who decides, no, the Duke sucks and I'm leaving, and decides to get her entourage and fuck off.
So here's one thing about Hydra.
Yeah, her pink knights too. She had her nice.
So, Hydra's a really fun fight.
So I think if you're going to kill a Hydra, let's just like theorize this as being like an actual thing. Hydra exists and you're setting out to kill it. So knowing that the Hydra will double its heads if you cut one off.
But
wouldn't your inclination be to ignore the heads? Well, and obviously
you cut off the body.
Ignore them. Right, you go after like the heart and the organs.
Fuck if I know where a Hydra heart is. What the fuck? How did it?
Just start stabbing.
No, you see, if you cut the Hydra's body, then it'll grow two asses. Is the thing.
The old 3 cheek. Just if you cut off a Hydra's nipple, it'll grow a new one.
2 will go in his face. It's very unfortunate.
As it grows rock hard with both pleasure and...
Daisy, stop fucking causing trouble.
No, Hydra very clearly has quivering and moist vagina flaps.
It's got a cloaca, you weirdo.
Let me tell you about cloaca, Kevin.
No!
God, please don't.
I am impressed.
Also, look at that boob plate.
It's pretty good.
Gotta emphasize that she has tits.
It literally is just like a plate of metal with tits hammered into it.
Yeah, it really is just a blue boob plate instead of it being like an actual like entire curse.
It's even better too because every single like chest plate with boobs on them is always like specifically and perfectly designed for the person wearing them.
And also the fact
I choose to believe that she's flat under there and the boob plate is just what it is.
it's actually very heavy. Those boobs are actually padding of metal. But at least but the thing is, she also has some self-respect where she actually has actual like clothes and shit underneath.
I wouldn't. I'd run around nude under all that.
Oh, actually, are you one of those people who dress all your pawns in bikini armor, making them absolutely terrible at surviving?
No, me, myself, and I would run around in that armor.
Oh, what was that, Simo?
This wasn't one of the best armors in this game for a certain class lingerie.
Yes.
I cannot say
yes, it was.
You will need your strength.
Yeah, but
so the game encourages it. So
specifically, yeah, clothing, the clothing layer, yeah.
It's clothing, but no. See,
it still is actually. They got one of those like shitty red Sonya scale loincloths, and that is the best actual clothing, like lower body clothing in the entire game, and only women can use it.
Yeah, but the thing is clothing. But the fact that there are people who don't wear like any robes or anything like that for increased defense and shit is what I mean.
Oh yeah, people do that because they're weird. I guess it's a mistake letting you make children body types in this game.
No.
Like, I appreciate the
Just gonna cover Kitty
range
Gal's
of
ears
body
while you say
types.
these horrible things.
Like, I appreciate that it lets you have just a huge variety of body types. That's something you don't see in a lot of games. But also, perhaps, letting people make child pawns was a mistake.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to be dwarves, not kids.
Don't hear them shit talk you, Titty Gal. This is ridiculous.
No, they definitely have, like, they don't have dwarf-like proportions. Like, they have child-like proportions.
Like, I appreciate being able to make a tiny old man who just goes around kicking people's asses, but also like it comes with the caveat of people making tiny children.
Alas, I let go of that. Thank you.
And one of the presets is a tiny. Two of the presets are tiny children.
I attempt to seek out rarities, so please take a look. Surely you'll find. Choose as you will, sir.
And like, it is great because you can make like a tiny child warrior who has a sword bigger than them.
Yeah,
And then there are people who just do the bad things.
Yes, and those are the people that shouldn't be allowed to have videos.
Yeah, because like I always like to be a child. You could be like, you're a child, so like this idiot, like this idiot child who destroys the entire dragon because everyone else is incompetent.
Okay, but real quick, does anyone know what these fucking do? Because I could never figure it out.
It's like I think you make your pawn drink that, and it changes like their personality.
No, the earrings and the rings.
I never bothered because there's a lot of money. A lot of rift crystals that can be used for absolutely anything else.
Let's see here. Jewelry or lightweight items, debilitation, attack bonuses.
They're just flashy.
Yeah, I want to say they are just cosmetic.
I didn't know if they made a cosmetic difference because I could never notice. I could like never see it.
Go to one of the rings. I want to see one of them.
Cosmetic difference.
Show me them so I can look it up.
Just look up green star earrings or red star like rings or something like that.
Yeah, see red star ring.
Okay, red star. That's not how you spell star, dumbass. Red star ring is
Meridian says that they just have glowing circles around like that part of the body.
Shines a bright red. Okay, the ring creates periodic red sparkle over the ring finger.
Okay, it just doesn't appear in the preview. Either way, though, who gives a shit about that?
It's pretty bad.
It's enough for now.
Pretty fucking dumb.
Good night, stream.
This was a good stream.